Airtel could take a leaf out of Reliance Jio's books, says Kotak Securities, because the brokerage house comes out that with a report saying that Bharti could have lifted its EBITDA in the first quarter if it had followed the same accounting policy followed by Jio. Soumeet is here to tell us more about it. Soumeet, couple of minutes, but what is Kotak saying?
So Reliance Jio surprised the street by posting a positive EBIT in just 3 months of commercialization. Now it did this by capitalizing few of its expenses and by choosing to charge depreciation in a different method. Now in the second quarter of financial year 2018, Jio capitalized part of its employee cost, network cost and interest cost. Now along with this, they charge depreciation by using unit of production method. Now this method is different because Airtel and Idea use a straight line method. Now according to Kotak Securities, if Airtel, that is a top telecom player, would have chosen to charge depreciation the way Jio did, and if it would have capitalized few of its costs, then its EBITDA would have been lifted by 31%. Now this is the representation of only Bharti Airtel's wireless India business for the first quarter of financial year 2018. Now these are the actual reported numbers and these are the hypothetical numbers. Now revenue would have been the same by capitalizing few of its network costs related to spectrum which are not yet operational. The company would have saved around 16% of its cost, which would have lifted its EBITDA by 31%. On the other hand, the EBITDA margin would have been higher by 11 percentage points to 45% in the first quarter of financial year 2018. Now, if it would have charged depreciation on unit of production method, then its depreciation cost would have been lower by 30% in the first quarter, which would have lifted its EBIT margin by 2.8 times to 27.7% in the first quarter of financial year 2018. Now, this is what the Kotak brokerage is saying.